What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Coach Coleman. Y'all know what? Y'all cut me a shot o'clock. So y'all gotta give me a second. Y'all gotta give me a second. I mean, or get yours. It don't matter. Coach, what's happening? What's going on in your world of hoops?
Hoops, they gonna cut him. We talking cuts first? Is that what we got, auntie? It's not me. It's you. It just wasn't working. It's, we're gonna go start back on as we doing that. It's not me. It's you. It's cuts coming. Everybody's trimming. They're trimming the roster now. Roster trimming. They're going on a basketball diet, a roster diet.
I mean, it's just that time. It's just that time of the season.
The roster is detoxing. It's cleansing.
So, I mean, it's cut time. We know that this is the hardest. This is the hardest league to make it in, right?
Yeah.
Spots are limited, hard to come by. You gotta be giving your best every day, and I don't know what that looks like. Because I thought for sure that players would be locked in. Some of these players that got to camp would be locked in. That
right.
They not at camp no more. And then some of these players that's still there is like, you still here? Man, what are you doing in practice? So, I'm here for it.
I think it's a great point. And so you coming off of college season, so most of the players that are in camp, most of them played in the NCAA tournament, right? And so now you got that turnaround. Now you got to figure out how to have a routine for recovery time for your body, then play at your highest performance. And then what Rob said in the live last night is that there's no combine for WNBA women. So there's no interlude, you know what I mean? There's no introduction to get you into that, to break the ice. You just gotta jump into it, without, how you used to, when you was younger, you jump in the pool, but they say you got to run through the cold shower so you get your body ready. It was none of that. You just jump in the pool without even get the prep. And it's just, and so for some people got it in their mentals, in their mental system. They got it in their nerve. They got the fortitude where they can handle it and they can step up and get their best because that's how bad they want it. Some people need a little more time. Not that they're bad, not that they don't perform well. It's just they need a certain type of routine and a time to prepare so they can give their best. I think that's the thing about it. Everybody's different how they get up for a game, and so I think moving forward as you expand, I think you need to look at that window and that gap from draft to training camp. And then is that a cause of these injuries? Because you action pack or some of these nagging or some of these, little itsy bitsy hurts, little boo-boos, so to speak. Is that the cause because everything is so jammed into this small window of time? Can that play a toll on some of the players' bodies, even veterans?
Yeah, maybe. Definitely something to consider. But at the same time, I mean, this is just the nature of the business, right? This has been the nature of this league for 28 years. So if this is the league you want to be a part of, then this is, until they do something different, this is what you have to prepare for. And it's very little recovery time for a young rookie coming into the league, especially somebody who's played deep into the tournament or even won the tournament. So just one of the challenges of getting to the dub. Let me jump in the chat real quick. Bree Wayne, the bot. Let's go. Zay Jackson, what's going on, Zay?
The birthday month, Bree Wayne.
T. Davis, what's good? It was me. It was you. You know what I mean? What up, fam?
Right,
what
right.
up, Keisha Watson? What's happening? Darnell Baylor, Big Wrench in the building. What's good? I thought Turner was going to work out too. But I mean, Deja came in and when it was showtime, Deja came in and gave pro. Like I didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? I'm the first to have to admit to y'all that I didn't see that coming at all. But
I mean,
when the opportunity presented itself, she made the most of the opportunity. She was like, "Oh shoot! If I don't get another chance to show that this is where I feel like I belong, I'm gonna do that right now." Y'all do me a favor. Run them likes up coming in the door, and 5 of y'all right now, share this live out. Matter of fact, hit share back in the chat after you share the video out. After you share this live out, y'all. Put share it in the chat for me. After you share it out, we appreciate the support. Let them know we talking right now. Help us grow the channel. So let's see. Dewana Bonner said there shouldn't be pressure on the Fever because they haven't proven anything yet. No, I don't think there's any pressure on the Fever. The Fever made the playoffs last season.
I think there's media pressure this season. I think there's
oh man, you can't be out here succumbing to no media pressure.
And unrealistic fans, I'd say, and not even basketball fans. I'm gonna say, CC fans. They think that this is the fix that gets you to the championship, gets you, puts the crown, the tiara, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going from that perspective. I see some pressure, not so much from within the locker room, but from within the unrealistic lenses of Baskonomics and some fans, But we know as true basketball fans, it takes time to put success together.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see, Emily. Thank you for sharing the video, Emily. Yeah, 5 of y'all share this thing out for us. Drop share in the chat after you shared it for us. Darnell Baylor. So Sanaya Fagan made it. That I don't know. Can somebody confirm that? I haven't heard that she was cut. So
as of
otherwise
today,
she's still there.
There's no
Officer T. Davis. Thank you, Darnell. Appreciate y'all. Share this thing out. Let's go. I believe so far Sanaya is still on the roster.
That's correct.
That's all I can say.
That's correct.
Okay, Bree Wayne coming in with the breaking news: Storm versus Sparks playing at UCLA in a secret game. Won't be televised. We will not get to see Fagan's second preseason game. Okay, interesting. I wonder why. Dr. Ivy Girl, what's good?
Ivy Girl.
I see many of the ladies that were cut from the W are going to WBL. What are y'all thoughts on that new league? I don't know much about the WBL. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to look into that. I gotta look more into the WBL and I gotta look more into Upshot. So I don't know much about those leagues, but I know that there. I'm happy that there are other opportunities out there, for players to continue their their basketball dream and to get paid for it. They don't just have to just go to corporate America and start playing at the park. They still got opportunity to try to pay the bills with the game that they love. So, I'll take a look at WBL and I will let you know about that. T. Carmela, if somebody know about WBL, let me know in the chat. So, right. What you got, Coach? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm waiting on you.
You said you had an update on some numbers in the portal. I'm sorry.
Right. So in the portal, we're roughly around 1,527 that entered, 837 committed, 42 withdrew the name. So that leaves us at 57.6% of the students are at schools or out of the portal, and 42.4% are in the portal.
So 42% still in the portal. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they just back on chips just yet. Like, she still got to see light. She might be eating Pringles. But I don't know if she back on Lay's chips right now. Also, T. Davis, now some Pringles, kettle chips, something like that. I don't know if she's straight on the Lay's though. Like, let's not forget. Let's not forget. I meant what I said. Let's not forget. Lay, she got to see Lay. Lay put that salt. Yeah, some cheese balls. Yeah, just a Cheeto, something like that. Yeah, for sure. But Lay's chips, I don't know. Right? I don't know. I don't know if she'll ever get on those again.
Right.
I don't know if she'll ever get on those again. So yeah, y'all know. Sometimes, when I have downtime, I do some reading and check some stuff out.
Okay.
So I had a question. I had a question for y'all.
Reading Rainbow?
Nah, I'll pass that. So Paige Bueckers, right? Paige Bueckers is coming in as the number one draft pick. All eyes on Paige. A lot of movement around Dallas, a lot of new stuff in Dallas, right? Dallas is this shiny new toy, new general manager, new coach, lots of new pieces. Building around Paige and Enrique, maybe just around Paige, based on what some of y'all was saying last night. But you think Coach Becky sees some of Deja in herself? Okay,
I
Coach Becky do like to. Okay, posted Tiff Mitch on the Aces. That's what I want to know. She got a media post. That's good. I mean, Tiff's still alive out there. We cheering for you out there, Tiff, for sure. Paige getting treated better than CC. Well, Paige built a different type of fan base this season.
Right.
Paige is getting treated different than CC because Paige's approach was different. Paige went on a whole tour. Last season preparing to come into the WNBA, where she spent time in, I think, every WNBA city. Taking pictures with fans, kissing babies, selfies, all that, signing autographs, all that, right? You saw her do that, and then you see her continuously be her authentic self every time you see her. Like it or not, she's her authentic self every time you deal with her. Every time you see her, she put on her Marvin Sapp. The people went crazy. They said she ain't supposed to be listening to Marvin Sapp. Her religion is her religion. Okay, her spirit is what moved her spirit. You know what I mean? People got real critical about what her gospel choice was. I didn't like that. I ain't like that.
Did the black stepmama got something to do with it? No,
like her motivation music, her calming music should be whatever that is for her. But they got mad about anytime they get a chance to get mad at Paige, they do. But what I want to know from y'all is what does Paige have to do?
I can't. That's funny. I'm trying to. That was a good one. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it together.
What does Paige have to do to have have her rookie year be considered successful? Because we don't expect it to end in the championship, right? Like, I don't expect Dallas to go out and win the championship. Not based on what I've seen so far, right? So what does it have to look like for it to be successful? Does Dallas have to get to the playoffs? Does she have to lead the league in something? Does she have to break a record? Like, what does and how much do you guys think Paige's season is going to be compared to what CC did last year? Y'all let me know in the chat. Coach, in the meantime, let me know.
I mean, first and foremost, the way Paige approached it, I don't think she's concerned about matching CC's whatever.
Not about Paige. Yeah, yeah, I agree. This is about, like, I guess the people who will be making a judgment on her. Like, what does that have to look like for them?
I mean, for them, yes, she has to come close, but I think success as who Paige is and what Paige can do in the game, and the difference Paige and IQ makes on the court, is just making sure her team is in a position to win the game most of the nights, successful. I think she'll be instrumental in working with Enrique. I mean, Enrique is there for now. She's one of those people that want to succeed, and she comes from herself, and she's willing to do what it takes. And I like the way she moves through the crowd, is with a respect, and not to a default. It's to learn how to get better amongst that, right? In order to what? Be on a team you got to show the people that were there that you appreciate what they've done before you, and then it's like, okay, let's go get to work. Okay, we're gonna cook and practice. So I think what you do in practice, gaining respect from the vets in practice and gaining the trust. So I think she's gonna do a great job just because the type of program she comes from in UConn, they had that kind of the culture and nature is building that trust in the locker room, building that trust among the vets on the team, the very few vets they have, and you'll see people defaulting to her. I even think you see Enrique doing that because she knows that Enrique knows that Paige is going to get her the ball when she's open. So some people are skeptical, but I think just the type of person, the type of player you are, I really see is working more than people expecting or kind of hesitant about. I really do believe in the approach that she has as a person coming to the game. So I see him making the playoffs, and to me, you just got to make the playoffs. If you're good as you say you are, then the pressure is to make the playoffs. I'm gonna be honest with that. You got to make it. Doesn't matter. I don't care what number. Just be in that number.
Okay. So she had so part of her success, part of being able to say that her season was successful is that team getting to the playoffs, no matter what spot it is, being in the playoffs. I see y'all saying the run late in the playoffs will be good. Paige brings so much with her game. Paige definitely respects the game and the people before her. That's why so many can relate to her. Playoffs, winning record, playoffs. All Paige has to do is what Paige does. Stats building is CC and her fans thing. That's not what Paige fans are looking for her. So I think Dallas will make the playoffs, but in the last spot. And T Carmella, I don't know that I feel like what Paige fans will judge her success on will be the same thing that like the overall media and the people that push the narrative about whether or not she had a successful season on social media platforms and stuff like that will be the same. So this was just more of like what will they have to see for them to say that Paige was successful. How much do y'all think she's going to really be compared to CC?
Well, we know she's not going to have as many turnovers.
And I mean, I don't even understand. Like, to me, Paige and CC are two very different type of players, right?
Different players.
I don't get the comparison, but then I understand it, right? I don't get it, but I understand it. I just wonder how overkill are they going to be with this thing?
Oh,
like,
it is.
Every time Paige does something, like, what I don't want is a situation where it's like, 5 games in, CC had done this by now or that by now, or CC, I don't want that type of cloud over Paige. I want Paige to be able to just come to the league and bring what Paige brings, because it's something totally different than what CC brings. CC to me is a playmaker, volume scorer. Paige is a connector, efficient, great basketball court vision, super high basketball IQ, gonna make the right play, not gonna take a bad shot. Right. That's what I look for from her. And I think, like I said, CC is more volume scorer, playmaker. So I don't even connect the two. I think from a media standpoint, they will start to turn it to a CC versus Paige instead of CC versus Angel. I believe they wanted this headline instead of the CC versus Angel, in my opinion. So here's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Here's the thing. This is what I want to know. If they should try to turn it to CC versus Angel, right? CC versus Paige, right? Where the hell they think Angel going? They think Angel just going to get back in the corner. Angel going in the corner. Hey, listen, y'all try to turn this thing to a CC Paige thing if you want to. Angel ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Angel ain't going nowhere. Angel's star is gonna be front and center in this thing.
Yep.
From here on out.
Like it or not.
Like, her fingerprints are all over this thing as well as everybody else that's participating in helping grow this thing. They can try to make that the narrative.
They're gonna try.
They can try to make that the narrative if they want to. Angel ain't going nowhere. Did you see the Met Gala? Man, Angel ain't going nowhere. I don't know if there's anybody that throws a better party in America right now than Angel. That was a great mix of people that she had that they had out at the Met. Looked like a great
Party
time.
ain't a party till Angel come on through.
Hey man, it looked like it. It looked like it. Let me see. The W is already trying to compare the two, though. Did you hear the question that was asked, NaLyssa, about comparing Paige to CC? No, I'm glad I'm glad I missed it. But tell me what it was though, T. Carmella. Now
Yeah. What was the question?
I am
Appreciate you bringing
interested.
that up. Yeah, we interested. Thank you,
Already
T.
comparing them. I'll take Paige any day of the week. Yeah, I've already told you I'm a Paige fan. Mr. Shake My Hand in the building was good. Acer's roster is a lot, Megan and Cheyenne out until the second half of the season. Woo! May out to the second half of the season. Interesting. Okay. Roster's locked.
May
Let's
be
go.
Gustafsson.
Groovy. What's good? Y'all run them likes up coming in the building. I still need to see a couple more shares in the chat. I need 5 people to share this thing. I got 3 so far. Drop share in the chat after you share this live out for me. Thank you. Championship or bust for CC. I thought the Aces still need to cut one more. Okay, definitely a chip for her. They predicting Angel to drop off, according to her fans. According to CC fans, they saying Shy is focusing on Cardoso as they should. Cardoso being the focus doesn't take any shine away from what Angel can do and will do in Chicago. I don't know why they thinking like that, Officer T. Davis. That's wild.
That's wishful thinking. That's what it is. Wishful thinking. Unrealistic thinking that is just going to go away, like you said, just fade away into the clouds. A competitor doesn't go anywhere. Angel's a competitor. She's been working too. So.
Well, not only that, I mean, Angel's not going to stop trying to win the WNBA championship.
Right.
She's going to be right there competing. Like, she's not like Angel's not going to be like, let me stop rebounding. Paige is here.
Right. No, you go ahead. Excuse me. You going through. I'm not going to box out.
I'm not worried about being a WNBA champion anymore. Paige is here.
Excuse me.
I don't like that.
You rebound this time.
What Don said about Paige. Paige is efficient. Paige doesn't take a bad shot.
That's just about true.
Not with Megan and Cheyenne out until the second half of the season.
So they got room for 2.
Thought the Aces only have room for 11. Okay, so we're cutting those salaries because it's the money that makes more room, right? So not having to carry those salaries, it sounds like maybe it's making the room for more. Cheyenne contract doesn't count, so she out on pregnancy, so you can have 12 players. Got it. Okay, so they asked NaLyssa, knowing that you played with both number 1 picks in the past 2 years, how would you compare playing with both? Any difference in their style of play? She only mentioned Paige.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's a tough
spot.
Why am I laughing? I mean, it's a tough spot to be in. What else was she supposed to say? Like, what else was she supposed to say? Like, I'm on the team with Paige right now. I can't be talking about what was in the past. I mean, it was what it was. Y'all saw it,
right?
Y'all saw it. It didn't necessarily work that. It didn't necessarily work the best for me.
Turn on the lights. I got.
But they still got to the playoffs. People creating a narrative around Angel, definitely not true.
Good point, Officer T.
NaLyssa didn't mention CC at all. Let's hate Indiana. But okay, now let's talk about that for a minute. Did NaLyssa hate Indiana the year before? Miracle Rider for you, what's good, fam?
Good. Question to make you go,
Did NaLyssa hate Indiana the year before?
Why you sounding like you on the crime show, CSI? You interrogate. You just had that sound right there.
You said yes, she did. They tried to set her up with that question, and I'm glad she answered the way she did. I got to go back and hear the exact answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, Coach. Yeah.
You're right.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Basketball forensics.
Yeah. So, I mean, how long you been hating Indiana? Did you hate it when it was just you and AB them there, or was it okay then? Or and was it the team? Was it Indiana the place? Was it both? What do you think that Liz didn't like about Indiana?
When did it occur? Right. Tell me the truth.
She hated sides, not Indy. You think Liz hated sides, not Indy.
I don't know. I don't think Indy was too kind. But we'll
So,
see.
do you think Liz would have stayed in Indy besides going and been happy? No, she didn't. That's the thing. She also played with Aaliyah Boston, who was also the number 1 pick. NaLyssa and AB played well together. So I used her a lot, but not last season. Yeah, no, she didn't use her a lot last season at all. She didn't use her a lot last season at all. But NaLyssa also didn't help herself when she gave Angel the too small and then proceeded to get cooked. It just
like, yeah.
It took NaLyssa a minute to just get some good tape back after that. Like it didn't go over well. It just didn't go over well.
She needs some recovery time. She had to recover.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Because she played with CC last year, she played with Paige this year, everybody's gonna ask some kind of comparison type question. You know, who tied their shoes better? Who gave the better gift? Who ate lunch faster? Just dumb shit. You know, they're gonna figure out just silly shit to ask her all season. You know, I hope she come up with a sillier answer to give those type of questions. Key in the building. What's up? What's going on, folks? So y'all tell me, who do y'all expect to really challenge Paige for Rookie of the Year? Angel's offensive game looks more efficient. He's gonna cook a lot of players. All right, as expected.
Rookie of the Year.
At the end of the season, Lyssa took the fever off her social media, but when they hired Stephanie White, she added the fever back to her page, and then they traded her. Okay, all right, say less. Okay, Citron. Okay, you got Citron.
I like that.
Okay, Sonya Citron. Pow, Malonga. So I heard Malonga was in practice. Malonga dunked in practice today. They went crazy. Malonga, Citron. People y'all high on Citron. Y'all high on Citron. Okay. What is it that y'all like about Citron? Talk to me about Citron. Because I thought y'all was gonna say something. I thought I was gonna hear some Erie offense, right? I thought I was gonna hear like some Kikis. Who else did I think y'all might say?
I was thinking Kiki. Be honest.
Just thinking Kiki. Yeah. I thought she was gonna. I thought we was gonna hear Kiki. You like this? Sonya does everything. Yeah. She's scoring. Yeah. Hey. She bucket. She didn't miss. Did she? She had a game where she shot perfect, right? Or am I tripping? Team player. Okay. You don't know why they love Citron? I didn't say. I wanted to know what they love about Citron. I'm not saying I don't know why they love Citron, Marcus. That's not what I meant at all. I like Citron, but I told y'all that I like Bree Hall better than Citron. But I feel like Citron landed in a great opportunity. She actually landed in the space that I was gonna put. That I think I put Bree Hall. She ate that floor up after BG. Okay, she's the first option on offense on the Mystics team. So, do you expect her to remain the first option, y'all, and Coach Coleman as Aaliyah Edwards gets healthy?
Right now, if she's going hot and can handle it, and here's the thing, she hasn't been regular season game tested yet. That's preseason speed, and so I don't want to knock the air out of anyone's sail, but be honest, in pro sports, preseason and regular season looks totally different in any sport. You know, your preseason game and your regular season, it's a different gear. It's a whole different and a different speed. So I want to see.
Here come glass half empty. Here come glass half empty. Yeah, come on. Keep killing the dream, Coach. Keep killing the dream, Coach. Come on, glass half empty.
I want to see how she responds to that regular season game pressure on the perimeter. Can she still pass, make those effective passes like she's been making in the preseason? So yes, I like the length. I like Citron's effort, but I just want to know when that next gear comes, can you go? I think Kiki, man, she got the ancestor strength in the tribe, so she's just gonna be there because Kiki already knows where her bread and butter is, and that is being scrappy in the paint, doing what you got to do. And she's strong. She's stronger than what people think she is. And I'm not talking about the MMA style takedown to the floor with Sophie Cunningham. I'm talking about what it takes to protect the rim, for your team, and to get putbacks. You make your niche. And so Citron is going to be good for open shots, catch and shoot, and she's going to have to knock them down in that regular season situation. So that's what we're saying. So we know she can shoot. We know Citron can handle the ball respectfully. But now, let's see. Regular season tempo. Turn up the tempo. Chris Brown says, turn up the tempo. Old school song. What happens when you turn up the tempo?
Yeah. Okay. So the WBL schedule is not out yet. So I don't know. I'm subscribed so that I can get some information. I'm checking them out. So here's what I see. 6 teams: Chicago Flames, Toronto North Stars, Grand Rapids Soul, Cleveland Rockers, Detroit Shock, Indiana Thunder.
WBL.
Look like they working with BSN Sports, Spalding, and WBL Network. So gonna be interesting. I'll be letting y'all know. I don't know if they should. I don't know if they should sign right up for the WBL though, y'all. I mean, hey, let me. See, this is why I don't like you to ask me stuff that I'm not prepared to answer right away.
The fish who saved Pittsburgh.
So
looking like some Dr. J stuff, huh?
Let me as if I was still in corporate America, what I would say is I get a fresh pair of eyes on this in the morning and get a fresh pair of eyes on this in the morning, and then I'll let y'all know. Get y'all in the get y'all get assessment. Because I don't know enough yet. I don't know enough yet here. Okay, I don't know enough yet here about this league. But what I do know is this is okay, they're gonna do a draft. Okay, right. So what I do know is that this is another opportunity for women to be able to be professional basketball players here in the States. I just don't know when we talk about like what the level of competition would be. Will it really be will it be a real pipeline back into the WNBA? Is it a pipeline overseas? Is it a pipeline to the AU? These are things I don't know. These are things that we're gonna have to find out. I'm not too sure about this one. Right, Marcus. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna find out. Okay, you heard they're gonna do a draft. Some players will be drafted, and they will also have an open tryouts. Okay. Yeah, not for the week. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, don't make no rash decisions. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't make no rash decisions. Don't rush off and sign no contracts. Like what I'm gonna find out is it better for you to sign this contract or learn Mandarin? Because this is what it comes down to.
Right.
I mean, this is what it comes down to because after what I saw, Camila Cardoso and even Kennedy Carter be able to go over to China and do with their game, right? Even though Kennedy's not necessarily in the dub right now, Camila came back and she looks excellent. So I know that to be a real pipeline, EuroLeague, some of these other things. I'm not clear here. I'm gonna find, but I will find out. Yeah, T. Carmelo. Listen, yes. That's a real conversation that you got to have with some of these players. Hey, listen. You might as well get in the transfer portal, find some place you like to be, or you can play your next year, and make sure that they offer Mandarin. That's something that's something people need to know. Learn Mandarin, AU loading, upshot might be the thing for you. Yes. Hey, learn Mandarin. Get you a Duolingo, negotiate you a Rosetta Stone in your NIL. I mean, I'm just saying. Kennedy is balling in Mexico. I love that.
Right.
But I think that they're gonna have to on Kennedy's shoulder at some point. I think it's gonna be a team. It's gonna be a team that's gonna be right on the edge. That can use a scorer like Kennedy. And selfishly, I just want her back in the league. just for offensive production and rebounding. She got everything else. Who? Hall need to go overseas. Okay. Or learn Mandarin. Yeah. Okay. Or where that big got dunked on? Lebanese. Learn that. Wherever it is you going. I don't know what they speak in Jerusalem, but learn it.
Right.
Yeah, WBL is out here. No, it's a real thing. WBL is out here. You can check them out. Website is WBL2024.com. WBL2024.com. And I'm excited that they're gonna have a Detroit team. So I'm gonna figure out how to get Coach Rowe to buy into us getting out here to some of these Detroit shot games and doing some kind of coverage on the WBL. So be on the lookout for that. Since it's here local, least I can do while I'm here. Yeah. Anyway, come on. Come on. Come on.
At least you
come on. It's the least I can do, man. It's the least I can do. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. We'll see.
It's the least I can do for everybody. Okay, right here in my city. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Thursday night.
See, here's the thing for me. Where the Detroit Shot gonna play? Because I know where they played at before. Now I need to know where they're gonna play this time around. Because before they played where the Pistons played. Are they? Does this Detroit Shot play
Jackson
at the Little Caesars Arena?
Where do you think they're gonna play?
What? Gamecocks will cuss you out for saying that? Why?
They gonna play Detroit Mercy?
I don't know. Okay, because this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what I'm seeing on the website right now is very
sketchy.
It's giving rec league hanger. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. But there are some nice facilities here. Like they speak Arabic and English. Where? In Lebanon?
Lebanon.
Okay, well, learn Arabic and English. I ain't mean no harm. Hey, no disrespect. I just be able to communicate when they get where they going. Blame it on my head, not my heart.
Man.
Educate me. My chat better than yours. So you don't learn to speak Lebanese. So don't get on your Duolingo looking for that. Look for Arabic, okay? Look for Arabic. That's that. 131 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up for us.
Oh man.
I still need some people to share this thing out. I need 5 of y'all. I need 5 people to share this thing out. Somebody drop share in the chat for me. So yeah, we're gonna find out about this WBL. It's gonna be. This is. I tried to look at the schedule. It's not up yet. It's coming soon. Let me make sure. Right here. Cause see, I told y'all that I was gonna do this. So right here, I'm gonna make sure that I get on the list.
Right.
So y'all know I ain't playing. I ain't bullshitting.
You ain't bullshitting.
Yeah.
Oh, we go from Paige Bueckers to WNBA Detroit.
Because the community drive this thing.
Right.
I'm here for y'all.
No, I'm just laughing how it's.
Let me make sure I click on all their social medias and everything, so I get all the alerts, everything. Yeah. Least I can do. The least I can do for y'all. Least I can do. Okay.
Oh man.
So the Sky Coach change Angel's position to what? That's Coach Coleman. That's that bullshit Coach Coleman. I borrowed that from him. That's his word, not me. I just use it when I can.
Right.
What? Change Angel's position to what?
To what? She a 4.
Did you see it? What's up, Louie?
Louie. The rec room hanger.
Yeah. All right. Y'all act like y'all didn't see it if y'all want to.
Oh man. Come on. Damn, Gina. All right, okay.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. So here's the thing. I just told y'all live that I was finna click on this thing and follow them on social media, right? I click on their social media little links. You know where it take me? To the Wix page. Okay. There's gotta be another. Okay, let me
load it in the post.
Okay, that content ain't available. It's gotta be Instagram. There we go. Found them on the Instagram. Okay, I'm following them now, buddy. Yep, follow them now.
Oh man, Bree Wayne's got a question for you.
Okay, check this out. Now I'm glad we're looking at this. Guess who is expected as the general manager of the new Detroit Shot?
Who?
Cheryl Ford. I'm here for it. Let's go.
There we go.
Let's go. See what I'm saying? I'm here for it.
So they're trying to be a developmental league for the WNBA.
Okay.
That's their
So
Wix page?
the Detroit tryouts is in Canton, Michigan. Michigan on May the 11th. The Detroit tryouts, May 11th, 3 p.m. High Velocity Sportsplex. If you're here in Detroit, okay, www.wbl2024.com. Okay, Detroit Shot, Detroit tryouts, registered www.wbl2024.com. Tryouts May 11th. Spoil brat. Come on, wait a minute now. Shit, people got to start somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, went to a Wix page, but because they did, the only thing, this would happen. Here's what I'm saying: when you go to their website, the first icons, the first social media icons you see on that register page, go past them. It's another set. Okay, it's another set, and then you click on that one. Hold on, Bree Wayne had a question. Let me go back.
She had a question. I tried to get the attention, Bree Wayne, but we was on the shop. We trying to get signed
up. We saw tonight on Storm. They're loaded in the post. They can foul as much as they want and won't run out of post players.
But they still gotta.
Okay, so that'll be a great game plan for teams that can't make free throws. But if your plan is just to foul, have the bigs just out there just fouling people out, they're gonna be giving away a lot of points. But so here's the thing for me, the Storm are still clunky. I like Malonga, Gabby, Horston, McBeggar. Right, I like that as a young core going forward. Nick and Skylar gonna be on demon time, so we're gonna see who's tough and who ain't.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see that team that team trim down, and then I'll make an assessment. But right now it's still clunky. It's still clunky for me. I have them making the playoffs, but not doing much.
I think Horston's still out for the season too, right?
Yes, Horston's out for the season for sure. Yeah. So I want Detroit Shock back in the W, not the WBL. We got to start somewhere. T-Car, wait a minute.
Right. You got.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the relaunch. Shock, baby.
Here's the thing. Think about this. The Cleveland Rockers are getting ready to be in the WNBA, right? That's one of the teams that's coming in next, the Cleveland Rockers. So this could be a good, G League way to get your team back in the league. I don't know, y'all. Tryouts is not crazy. We gotta do something. Okay. Am I wrong? But I think Angel is a great player. You're not wrong. Angel's a great player. Yeah, we got to see the behind the scenes of these trials. I'm gonna see if we can get Coach Rowe. See what Coach Rowe doing.
Yeah, we got to see.
Jonathan Ray, what's up? Carter back. She was in the men league in CC. Wasn't in W. She would not be banned. I don't even know what you're talking about on that one.
I felt like it was Hipgate.
But I don't know what the men league got to do with it.
I don't know either.
You said if she was in the men league, it wouldn't have mattered. The little hip check, she wouldn't have been banned. I think that's what you're saying.
Okay.
I think that's what you're saying, D for L. If I'm misunderstanding, let me know. Y'all know how to take my medicine. Okay, so listen. Okay, WBL. Okay, so let me see. Let me see if they're gonna be on TV. Okay, let me see who really rock with me. Put a 5 in the chat if you're gonna get a WBL a chance with me. Put a 5 in the chat. Put a 5 in the chat. Yeah, coach. Yeah, be first this time. Why you ain't trying to put 5? You know what I'm saying? Don't get to scratching your head. See what I'm saying? That's that weird shit you be on.
Look, yeah, I got something for you. I got
Wody, Brittany, T. Carmella, thank you. Erica Wheeler making this storm.
Look, you see what I put?
Yeah, that's that almost. Everybody got that, bro.
I scratched my head. Walk away. I don't know.
Hey, look, Anthony Taylor. It is enough talent that did not make it in the WNBA. They could make another league really, really fun. They could make another league really, really, really interesting, really, really, really competitive. I love that idea, but we got to get them in that. We got to get them there, and it's got to be paying something. So that's what we're gonna have to find out. Yeah.
I mean, that's what the challenge always is with a league like that. How do you fund it? How can it be? The numbers game.
Oh no, yeah. D4L, I agree with you. I agree with you. I just want I just was making sure I was reading it right. Sorry, 5. I'll give any women hoops a chance. That's what I'm talking. WNBA definitely gonna need to get a G League for them in the future.
Maybe that's what the WNBA. I feel maybe the WNBA is trying to demo it like that. You know what I mean? To sell it like that.
Okay, I'm give them a watch. The ladies need all the opportunity they can get. I hope the WBL can become a G League for the because we got WBL out there. We got the AEBL. We got AU. We got Unrivaled. We got Upshot. We got WNBA. I mean, that's six different leagues in the US. That's six leagues in the US.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of them are actually paying leagues because you make a little money in the AU, you make a little money in you make the best money in Unrivaled, top to bottom, and then you make money in the WNBA. WBL, I don't see nothing about a pricing structure or nothing. I don't know how that work after the tryouts. We have to see.
Oh, that might be.
But yeah, we'll get some information on it. And see what they got going. They got sponsors though, so I expect that they paying something. I don't know if people just hooping for free no more. It's really it would really be interesting here that I want to find out if anybody know too. The coaches. Who are the coaches in this thing? Let's see. Did you mention AU? Yeah. Did I say AU? Athletes Unlimited. Yeah, Athletes Unlimited. AU, AEBL, WNBA. Unrivaled, AEBL. Who am I forgetting? Upshot. Yep, that was the 6. If you ranked Angel, where would you rank her? Ranked her as far as what? As far as what? A T Carmella? Not. I don't know. You said you said it costs $150 to try out. You gotta be sure about your game. Gotta be confident in your game. Then gotta be confident in your game. I don't know what listen. Don't shoot the messenger. Y'all ask me
be $250. ABA.
What? You had to pay to try out?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Rank her as a player doing what? She's a good player. I don't have a rank that I don't have a number. D4L, I don't have a number that I would put on her. Like, oh, she's number 5. I don't have that for you. She'll be a great player. She had an awesome rookie season. She to me, Angel, people don't want to talk about it. It's generational. But probably have a bigger impact on the game if she didn't have the rod in her leg and the pin in her foot. But she does. There's no ceiling what the kid can do. But I don't have a ranking for her right now. She ain't won nothing in the WNBA. So, there's that. That's all I can say. My fan tried out for Memphis Hustle. I think he paid $200. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
okay. I mean, listen. So, hey, I'm okay. 16 total, July to September. Thank you, Wody. Okay, that's how you. Oh, that's how you would do it. You would just leave it like that. 16 total, July to September. That would be for G League. But the other thing that I'll say, D4L, is this: calling from the start of the WNBA season last year, I was calling Angel Roy. She was my rookie of the year last year. So I don't know if that lets you know what I think about Angel in her game, but yeah, she was my rookie of the year. I don't know what nobody else saw. I didn't mean to put a question mark. Says I was informing you that it would cost $150 for the trial. Got you. I think they should just expand the number of teams in the W. They don't have enough attention to split the attention they do have at this point.
Well, it's about the quality players that need a platform to get better and get back into the WNBA, and maybe they don't have a desire to travel overseas right now, how things are in the world. So some people may not feel comfortable traveling overseas. Some people, everybody's different. So,
well, expand the rosters to what? 15? So let's say we put 3 more players on each of the teams. That would be like, what, 39 players? But I still just told you about, and I'll take Unrivaled out, about 5 leagues of teams, of at least 6 teams playing where people are trying to make their way back to the WNBA. I don't have a problem with those with those opportunities being out there.
Right.
Because here's my thing: if it wasn't enough people to watch, then the AU would close down. Somebody coming to watch. Yeah. They're able to pay the players. It sounds like so. I'm all for it. Let them have the opportunities. Why not? Unless you just only want to watch one league, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. There's the NFL, and then they got, what is this other thing they got on now with the football that people watch?
It's not XFL. What is it?
It's not XFL, but that's on its way back too, ain't it?
Yeah.
So I mean,
what's the UFL? What's the spring?
You got
football, pro football one. What's that spring?
I don't remember which. I was going to say USFL, but I don't think that's what it really is.
No, UFL.
Thank you. Yeah. WNBA could create 50 more jobs, bring back Houston and Charlotte, expansion teams in Tennessee and Kentucky. Maybe they will. Maybe they will at some point. I got ideas how it could work. And again, 1 location or 4 locations, meaning 2 Northeast, 2 Southeast all games. They scheduled the WBL Development League around the midway of the W season. And before basketball, so then ladies can get overseas checks. That's a lot of wear and tear on their body though for money. I got to play here, then play there, then go overseas too. Well, you working everybody to death. You just added in another place that have to go to work at shit.
Hey, never resting their body.
I don't know. I don't know if they help. If they. I didn't even watch to the end of that game, so I'm not even going. Does anybody know if Brazil shook hands at the end of the game? I have no idea. If a team has significant injuries, the players showing out in WBL can be evaluated to be picked up. Maybe the WBL will grow into a G League. I'm not sure. It seemed like it got some familiar names from the WNBA. But then there are also people who just don't want to do business with the WNBA, who don't want to be under those type of contracts. That's where the Unrivaled comes from. So I don't necessarily want to see Unrivaled go away, but I can see where you may not even consider Unrivaled with the with these other leagues because it's a 3-on-3 type league. So you could find any pics of Brazil and them shaking hands. Oh, I don't know. They was falling over Caitlyn and one autograph. I have no idea, y'all. Do y'all know? That is a lot of wear and tear on their body. McBride still in Turkey. Cheryl not sure when she's returning. McBride needs a break. W Unrivaled Turkey and now the W again. Yeah. It would be only 12 games to 15 games, so it's not too much wear and tear. 2 games a week over 10 weeks. Why they got to work so hard?
Right.
I'm still asking the same guy. I'm still asking the same goddamn question.
Why you were saying what I was thinking. I'm like, wait a minute, that's still a lot.
I don't know anything about a boycott against CC, so I couldn't speak to that. I couldn't speak to it. It ain't on my radar. Can we get a versus 1v1 Cheryl Miller versus Cheryl Swoops to 11? Not in this lifetime.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
If you ain't make it to the W, just a chance for a team to get an idea of what you can do. Wody, we have all of that. I just told you there are 5 other opportunities for you to show a team what you can do. Why do we need to add one more in? Right. Because Because how old is Cheryl Miller? That's why. And how old is Cheryl Swoops? That's why. Because the age doesn't even make sense to see him. That's why.
Yeah, we don't want to see
why.
that.
When was the last time Cheryl Miller really laced them up and played ball? When was the last time Cheryl Swoops really laced them up and played ball?
All you gonna do is smell a whole lot of icy hot patches.
I mean, like for what? What would we see? It would probably look like Mike Tyson in the ring with Jake Paul. It was like, Mike, bro, pull your shorts up, bro.
You smell a whole lot of icy hot and Tiger Balm.
Yeah, we don't want to do that to them. Man, get him some PlayStation
right.
PlayStation game or something, man. Let them do that.
Right. Let's pretend. Let's pretend. Woody Mac, I see what you're saying. But I think you just got to figure out how that goes. And again, the challenge for women's basketball, professional basketball, is why they have to work so hard on their body to make a certain amount of money to their male counterparts. And so that is the challenge. That is the economical uphill climb. And so and still moving the game forward so they don't have to do so much. It's a lot of damage to their body. And so my mind goes out to that, because until it's broken down, you don't realize how much they go through. Some players are playing year round to make a living with very little downtime in between to play in their home country. So
yeah.
How do we show that respect? How do we value that professional? When is that, when is that going to make, level out and balance out? So it's very tough. It's very tough to see that. And that's why we're here on these platforms pushing this.
I mean, like I said, we just want the same percentage. Yep. I'm not of the belief that it's the amount should look the same. People just want to see hoopers hoop, not indoctrinated by whatever the trendy social politics is exhausting to watch. But you know what the beautiful thing is, Giraffe student? Cut it off. If something is exhausting for you to watch, fuck is you sitting up being exhausted for it? Cut it off. It's not for you. If the political agendas and all of that stuff turn people off, look. All you gotta do, turn the TV off. Now, guess what? You ain't exhausted by watching it. You can watch something else. Do something else. Find some basketball that doesn't exhaust you. Yeah, that is the beautiful thing about this country. Cut that thing off if it's exhausting you. Cause I know what you mean. Last year I was telling you, man, you gotta fight every week to be a fan of this thing. I wasn't cutting it off. I just kept fighting. But if it exhausts you, don't let it press you. Don't let it press you like that. Cut that thing off. Women are not men in physicality, but there are some draftees who ain't going to play in the USA and may not stick overseas because of limited spots. They already asked them to do these extra games at that, with more games to be added along the way. So a development league here with little overhead can be beneficial for teams with injuries. How would you have a development league with little overhead?
You got to pay the players.
Yeah, and you got to pay the people coming to work, and you got to pay for the facility, and you got to pay the people working at the facility, and you got to pay for the parking lot at the facility, and you got to keep the lights on at the facility. Like, how do you have a development league with little overhead? You still, even if it's one location, right? It's still a huge location that you got to have. So how many teams do you got in there? People got to come in. They got to practice. They got to be able to use the facility. You got to coordinate the facility. You got to clean the facility. It's still a facility.
Still a facility.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not worried about the average person who doesn't watch the dub because they turned it off, knowing who a player is in the dub. Why would they? They don't watch the game. So I wouldn't be, if they don't watch the game, I wouldn't be looking for them to know any players in the dub. They can have 4 international players per team. It used to be only 2. Who's gonna fund it, build it, invest in it? Even if here's the thing, even if it's still cheaper than 13 teams, where the money coming from? Cheaper than 13 teams. Where's the money coming from? The money still got to come from somewhere. The money still has to come from somewhere. Y'all know what it is, though. It's time for Raising Canaan for me. Coach, what you got?
Tomorrow we'll talk about waves and cut. We didn't get to the cuts tonight. Turn on the lights. I got the knife.
Oh, no. Go ahead, Coach. You can go through the cuts.
Well, I ain't want to look. It's time for your show. I ain't want to get.
I was just saying what I was finna get to. Okay. We can go through the cuts.
On Monday, so on May 5th, Cheyenne Sellers went to the ATL on waivers. She's down there. Morgan Jones was waived from Washington. JoJo Lacey was waived from Washington Mystics. Jillian Allen was waived from Indiana. Bree Hall was waived. Indiana. Christian Williams was waived out of there. Bye. From Minnesota. Yes, Shenandoah Ray. I'll do a pick'ems before you go. Do a Friday night pick'ems because since we come on like Kiara Leslie was waived. On to Tuesday. Vondelay from Baylor waived out of Dallas. Jordan Hobbs waived out of Seattle. Madison Connor waived out of Seattle. Maddie Segrist, the Dallas exercised their option on Maddie Segrist. Going on to May 7th, Lauren Jensen signed a rookie scale contract. Okay. Washington. Queen Egbo waived out of Las Vegas. Harmony Turner Webster, a.k.a. Webster, waived out of Las Vegas. Annie McCurrett waived out of Phoenix. Shyla Hill waived out of Phoenix. Yvonne Yeen waived out of Indiana. Asia Petty, she gone, waived out of Minnesota. Cameron Taylor waived out of there, out of Minnesota. Diamond Johnson waived out of Minnesota. They trim it down. And then Delilah Daniels waived out of Minnesota. And on May 8th, Caitlin Bickle waived out of there, out of Connecticut. Camilla Barkowska waived out of there. Mariah Gotting waived out of ATL. And final person that got that wave was Imani. I said Imani, not Imani. Where's my tongue twister? Imani Jefferson waived out of ATL. And those of you who got invited, got drafted, however you got to training camp and got to preseason, we thank you for your heart and your effort. We thank you for your journey that it took. And we wish nothing but best wishes that you continue to play on a professional platform and somewhere and somehow this season. So appreciate you pursuing your dreams. So all those. So back to you, Auntie. This has been brought to you by Why Does It Hurt So Bad But Make Me a Better Person Productions. All right. Back to you, Auntie.
Yeah, let's go ahead and rock through the pick'ems. Let's go ahead and rock through the pick'ems, y'all. We already shut this thing down. You say you got Friday pick'ems. Let's get the pick'ems down, baby. Get the pick'ems down. Y'all make sure to pull up. Hang out with us for Hot Takes Friday and Saturday. Let's go.
Well, we'll just go with Friday because I'll be back tomorrow. So we'll do Sunday on Friday. I mean, we'll do Saturday on Friday night. So
yeah, and so just real quick, Wody. I'm sorry, Wody. I don't know if you saw my comment, but what you just described, 10 players, a team. You said you was paying $30,000 for 10 weeks. You just described basically the AU on steroids for less money. So they get like 20 vans to play for a month, and they have WNBA scouts come in. So tell me exactly what are you describing that's different than what they have already, and why would they play for 10 weeks for $30,000 when they could play for 4 weeks for 20? I don't know. Make it make sense. Let's go with the pick'ems. Bickle was waived too. Let's go.
Yeah. I give you pick 'em tomorrow night. Connecticut Sun and New York Liberty. Fire up the chat. Who you got right now? 1, 2, 3. You got it. Is it the Sun or the Liberty? T. Carmella got NY, New York, State of Mind. Anybody else with the pick'ems? We got Sun or Liberty? Shot at Del Rey, NY. Sun look a mess. So that's no good. No bueno. Is that what you're saying, Freeway? The Miracle Riders got New York, NY. Miracle Rider for you. You, all you can. Superman, that team. All right. Anybody else? We're about to close it out. If I don't see any more action in the chat. The purpose, again, if Liberty ain't the pick, you smoke. You smoking that Connecticut pack. Okay, so Woody Mack, I believe, got Liberty. Wonder if Rivers will be back. We're still out on bereavement. And so thoughts and prayers to her and her family during this time of bereavement for Sanaya Rivers. Anybody else? We're going to count down right now. We're going to count down. Yeah, you had a typo. That's okay. Nobody's perfect. Nobody on the earth is. Okay, Woody Mack, we got you. Here we go. We're about to count down. We're about to close Pick'ems out, and we'll be back with Pick'ems tomorrow night, Friday night, lights with the CC show. And the games on Saturday. We got quite a few. We got 1, 2, looks like 3 games. 3 games on the Saturday. That's what I count so far. Somebody double check me. Pause for station for identification. Contribute to the pull up by Auntie of Coca-Cola. Coach Coleman and Buble your way. We appreciate you. This goes down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick'ems for Friday game is closed. Thank you for participating, chat fam. This Pick'ems has been brought to you by Wanda's Wigs, Wings, and Wonders No Bust Downs. And I got an appointment for my fade on Saturday.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Get ready to jump out of here. Y'all know I'm on my way to the mansion. If you rocking with us for the show, pull up, hang out. 129 in the chat. 129 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up. If you did not hit the like on the way in, hit the like on the way out. Coach, they said, did you give them all of the games? They was hoping for more games on Friday, y'all. No, Saturday.
It's
Saturday, y'all.
It's Saturday.
Just one game tomorrow. Just one game tomorrow, y'all. But we back tomorrow night. with the CC show. Y'all pull up and rock with us for Hot Takes at noon. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We appreciate you. We out.